We're live. Hey, everybody. This is day 8. It's the wrap up. We are done. We are chilling at Gavin's house. Yeah, you want to say hi, Gav?
Yeah, want to say hi to my puppers?
Hey, puppers. He's got his dog here. Everybody's here. It seems so odd to be just chilling in air conditioning. Feels good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had a great time. We hit some dealerships today. We made it to Horny Toad. We were within 5 minutes of our scheduled time. That was pretty good, right, Gav?
And
Yeah.
your time, we were 30 minutes early.
By my time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So we were 30 minutes early by Riot's usual time. But we made it on time. Horny Toad had a great reception for us. Really, all the dealers today had a great reception. We were down to Cowboy Central, then up to Waco, and then back down to Horny Toad. And they had their hog chapter doing did the hog chapter making some burgers and dogs, and they had cupcakes and all kinds of good stuff. So it was a great little party. The news was there. I got to talk and give a little interview to the news station again. Yay, Riot. Yeah, and Gavin had fun. Gavin, did you talk at all to the news? You did a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like news.
You don't like news? You don't like cameras? You're getting better. You seem to be doing okay now with the camera every day. Yeah. Does it feel good to be off a motorcycle?
Maybe.
Does it feel good to be at your own house? We were swimming in the pool, and he dunked me and had a good time. Was Duncan Riot fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? How come?
Because
I wasn't sure if he was dunking me or trying to drown me. It was right there. What do you think? Were you trying to drown me, or were you just dunking me for fun? Yeah, I think he was trying to drown me. But
no,
I could hold
no,
just for fun?
No, yeah, just for fun.
All right. He wouldn't drown me. I'm just kidding.
It's
would. All good. Oh, he would. All right. Well, there's that. Let's see your comments. See, because I tell you what, it was so hot. We want to get to the wrap up here. We did 8 days, 3,700 miles, 40 Harley Davidson dealerships, and Gavin was on a motorcycle for a long time. We finished at noon on the 8th day, and it was incredibly hot down here the whole time. So, man, Gavin, I got to give you props. You did a great job.
Want to see how the puppers?
He's got his dog here, but Gavin did a great job. Been able to do that. It's no easy task doing that. I know a lot of grown-ass adults that ride motorcycles that couldn't do what you did the last 8 days, and he didn't really complain about anything the whole time. He just took it in stride, man. He is really a superstar. So when we set out to do this, a lot of people thought we were crazy taking an 8-year-old to do our first epic shit tour. So we did epic shit.
See my new shirt?
And we brought a hero. I did epic shit on my Texas tour, and that's a fact. That is a fact. He did epic, and that's what we do is epic. And this was the first time we got to bring a hero with us to do epic. So we didn't know how it was going to go. I want to give props to Hopper and Twister and Jason and Chase for just an awesome week. So we had a great time. We have so many pictures, so much film. We're going to get this all put together, and hopefully by Christmas, we're going to have a documentary out. Yeah? Christmas is close. That's only 5 months. A lot of work to do.
Christmas?
Yeah, then that way if it comes early, you're like, yay, what a job. Hey, I've been working on projects for years. Christmas is like right around the corner. That Mom, I'm sorry about the picture thing. Okay, I know you're waiting. My mom is waiting for some pictures. She's been waiting several years. So anyhow, Christmas seems really close. But anyhow, we're going to get a documentary together. It's going to be out. It's going to be really cool. A neat little keepsake for this week of monster stuff. So that's going to be really cool. And there's some comments there. I still think we should get in some temporary tattoos. I'm going to get a real tattoo. I'll get the Texas Tour logo tattooed on me for sure. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There's Sparks. Thank you for setting this up, Sparks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get to the highlight of your day. I want to hear the highlight of your day and the highlight of your trip. So what's the highlight of your day? What happened today that was super cool other than we had a Twinkie for breakfast? We went to a party today, so I think there was some pretty cool stuff that's going on. So
I got a truck.
Yeah? Tell them about your truck.
My truck.
A Harley truck with a Harley in the back of it. So that was pretty cool.
My truck.
So
I also got Bucky.
Yeah, you got Bucky. That was today.
Yep.
Bucky's little demon stuffed animal that looked really cool on the shelf. We put that on the back of Hop's motorcycle, and he stares at you the whole time. He never takes little beanie eyes off you like this. Yeah, he's got a little yeah, and he just stares just like that. And I told Twister if he's gonna keep staring like that, I'm gonna tape his eyes. I couldn't stand that little creepy thing staring at me like that. So, what was the highlight of your trip? What was the coolest thing you did the last 8 days?
Coolest thing? I go on a motorcycle. Want to see a picture?
No, we don't.
I go on a motorcycle all by myself.
That was the coolest part when you got on the motorcycle?
Uh-oh.
We left him alone. Did you just crack one off on live video?
No.
I'm pretty sure you cracked one off while we were doing live video. You gotta pucker that up. I told you on trip we're doing live videos. You can't crack one off. All right, that was me. My bad. I'll be a team player. I'll take it for you. Excuse me. All right, I took
He
it.
never says that.
Hey, I say excuse me. If I crack one up in a live video, I say excuse me.
No, you don't.
All right. Well, next time I will. All right. So we were in a dealership, but we left him unattended a couple times. And one of the times he just went and sat on a trike, and they had a really tricked out trike in it. It was really cool. If I'm ever on a trike, that's what I'm going to ride. And he just went and climbed out on himself. So he thought that was pretty fun. So that was the highlight of his week. So I hear the video play in the background. So Amy evidently wants to watch the live on her screen and actually not sit and enjoy her live when she's sitting 5 feet from me. So if you heard that in the background, that was my live video on my wife's iPhone. So that's how she's so used to that. All right. So we're going to move on to the next person and get their highlight of their day and the highlight of their week. And Jason's cuddled up on, take my finger away. Jason's cuddled up on the couch. So you can go first. The highlight of your day.
So the highlight of the day was, it's hard not to, the dog. No, the warm reception we had over at Hornytoon. Just seeing everybody and seeing all the support, everybody that came from all the different dealerships as we rounded up the last 4 stops today. That was definitely the highlight of the day, I think. Seeing some of the people that you guys ride with daily and meeting them in real life. That was pretty cool. It was great.
That's awesome. And what was the highlight of your week?
Well, I'm probably going to have to say my wild ass. The wild ass cushion, man. My butt didn't hurt the entire trip. And anybody that watched my 1K breaking in at Corbin, I don't know who was breaking in who. So the wild ass was definitely the highlight of my whole trip.
That's awesome. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to have. And I don't ride without a wild ass. So I don't know what that'd be like because I'm not making it very far. But I have a whole nother video to make about wild ass because I got some other things. But we're gonna move on to the next person to swap out. You wave like that. Now we're gonna get Hopper over here. You gotta come over. So yeah, we got the couch here. We found that not moving the camera works better. Let the people move. So Hopper, what was the highlight of your day?
Oh man, I guess the highlight of the day, I'm gonna have to say just the ending overall. Just the fact that we actually pulled this off and everything went relatively smooth, and everyone came back safe. That has to be the highlight. I think if anyone would have thought that we were going to take a 8-year-old kid across the state of Texas, there's no telling what. I'm sure the odds would not be in our favor of coming back safely.
A lot of people didn't think that was the best idea. We heard about it at the beginning. We heard about it when we were planning, but we put his care at the top. Safety might have still stayed third, but at least we thought of Gavin first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all made it back safely. Everyone made the journey great. I'm just thankful for that.
Awesome. It was a great week, man. I think if you're doing a nice job navigating 95% of it. So that was pretty cool. You just shaking it over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any music playing?
No.
No? You want me to sing or do anything?
No.
No, just get your groove on.
Dancing to his own beat.
All right. Well, I'm just going to put this on a tripod and go outside and hang out. All right, you got everything else, Dad?
No. As far as highlight of the trip, there's just right now, just getting back, kind of winding down. There's no way I could just pick any one thing right now. I mean, it was just an amazing week all the way around. I can't pick out just one thing right now. It just too overwhelming.
Right on. Well, I can dig that because I feel the same way. So we'll see. We'll put Chase on the spot and see what he comes up with for his highlight. You got any dancing while we swap seats? Yeah, man, you got it going on. I like it. And yes, we still have legal custody.
And yes, we just gave him ice cream.
Okay. Chase, what was your highlight of the day?
My highlight, I woke up to a text from either, I think it's the general manager of Cowboy Austin, Tommy Donnelly, and he said to call him and kind of let him know what was going on so he can at least kind of expect us. Of course, we planned on showing up before they opened. Mm-hmm. So it was really cool getting reached out to by him and waking up to a text from that at like 6 in the morning. What I found out was the friend of mine that we met at Cowboy was that night at like 11, he reached out to Tommy.
Oh, no kidding.
And he was receptive of it.
That's awesome. And they were all there before they even opened.
Right.
So to cheer it on. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for organizing that. That was pretty cool.
That was amazing. So, yeah.
And what was your highlight of the trip?
My highlight of the trip was it coming to an end, not because I'm excited that it ended. It kind of felt like a bittersweet ending to like a really good movie. But to have done it. The thing with Mile Monsters, and my dad and I talked about this on our little podcasting we did, was like it's such outrageous things to attempt that, like, especially when Chris Harper was doing his 100 and 100. You know, my dad and I both were kind of like, okay, buddy, you know, we'll see. And it's just Mile Monsters just seem to keep cranking this kind of thing out, you know. And it's just it's never just talk. It's never just talk, and it was incredible to be a part of that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And I'm really happy you were a part of it. You take some really cool pictures. You were a great, addition, and awesome to have. Thank you. Awesome to have along for the ride, because a lot of people could take good pictures, but they're a pain in the ass to have with. And you're not that at all. So you're a pleasure to have with, and you're a good kid, and it was a joy to have you around. And to top it off, you could ride a motorcycle, because when we do epic shit like this, if you can't ride a motorcycle, you're worthless to us, because if you take really good pictures, but you're a day and a half behind,
right,
and you can't keep up, it really doesn't do anything. So for us to luck out and get some photographers and a videographer to come with us that do really cool things and can ride and hang out and survive 8 days with Riot, I think that's pretty impressive, because most people, Amy was the only one to survive 8 days before you guys. So that's pretty good. And that's a true story. All right, man. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate everything you brought to the monster team. Now we gotta get Twister in here. Where's there she is. Twister is my co-pilot, so she's making her way over here.
I'm dancing to the lobby music.
Yeah, you just keep on your shake. There's Twister. Tell me, what was the highlight of your day?
Of my day
today.
Was that everyone who started together finished together.
Well, that was awesome, and you went above and beyond by finishing, because she had a mishap on day, what was that? On day 4. So we weren't even done halfway, and she had a mishap. And the easy thing to do when that happens is park your bike at the dealership and take a plane, train, or automobile. Sorry about that, dog's making noise. But take a plane, train, or an automobile home.
Hey, right?
But
we took.
What is
4 plus 4?
What?
What is 4 plus 4?
Like, I never claimed to be a mathematician, but I got that.
What
You just give me a harder one.
What's 4 plus 4?
8.
That was halfway.
We weren't done with the day yet.
Thank you, Gavin, for giving me more credit.
Yeah. All right. As Gavin pointed out, at the halfway point, she made it halfway. She made it halfway, not hours short or anything. Didn't matter that it was in the morning, day 4. 4 plus 4. Now I know where you're coming from, all right? That was my bad. She made it. I'm going to quit moving the camera, because it's probably going to pause every time it does that. So anyhow,
Yep.
The easy thing to do is take a plane, train, or an automobile back home. But Twister wanted to finish this mission we had that was, you know, doing the 40 dealerships and 3,700 miles in 8 days. So she, you know, went outside of her comfort zone as a very experienced, awesome rider. And she did 4 days, half of the ride, as pointed out, half of the ride as a passenger, and not just a passenger on any bike. She was on Riot's bike. So to be a passenger on Riot's bike is no easy task.
It's crazy.
You know.
It's crazy.
I don't know how you sleep back there. How do you get so relaxed?
And we found out that Twister is my lane assist. Whenever I got a little bit crazy, put the bike in a little bit of a tight area, she would flinch and squeeze her legs together, and I'd feel her squeezing, and I'm like, oh, that's a little tight, better move over. So that's what we did, but that was awesome. So what was the highlight of your week?
Highlight of my week was just as we went to different dealerships and people would come see us and be waiting on us. That was cool.
That was really cool, and telling the story about Gavin was you know, inspirational to tell his story along, you know, as we went. It was really cool. Yep. So that part of it was awesome, and a lot of people were interested in them. So we did what we set out to do, raise a lot of awareness as well. So we get everybody. So I got me.
I'm a pig.
You're a pig?
I got something that's been 1 year in the making for you. Uh-oh.
What was yours?
Oh, look. Oh, we got Gavin's truck. Gavin's new truck, his pride and joy is
This was his favorite part of the trip.
What happened? Is your truck gray? His truck, it looks like somebody put gray tape on it. Did that happen?
I'm getting back to you.
This is gonna
Did
get
somebody?
bad.
Are you the guy that put blue tape on his motorcycle?
Yeah.
And did he put blue tape on your pickup? You got to leave it on there. That's part of the deal.
Yeah, you gotta
Until
let
it comes
wear
off. Until it comes off.
In his defense, it is duct tape. Yeah, that ain't ever coming off.
Oh, that was just sad. Hopper ended it really on a rough note. Like the highlight of his whole trip got painted or taped gray. What do you have to say about that? Do you have it? Can you say that again? So Gavin's not happy about that.
No.
So you happy about that or no?
No.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Well, we have to get mine out of the way and we can wrap this up. All right. The highlight of my day, I had some really cool things today. So it's really a tough one, but there were so many cool things with this ride.
Yeah, I know
Can I have
you
two
want
highlights?
Yeah.
Can I have two?
Yeah.
Of the day?
Yeah.
All right. My one highlight was we were rolling down the road and I don't know. She must have been in her 20s, a girl.
Oh.
She was in her 20s, whatever, young
Yeah,
girl.
doesn't matter.
She's rolling down the highway. She rolls down her window and holds out a bottle of
Body armor.
body armor,
No
the drink.
Gatorade.
So she's holding it out the window, and Twister says, "No, we're good." And Riot is like, "No, we're not." And Riot is taking whatever you're offering at 80 miles an hour. We're doing at least 80.
I go, I'm not taking a drink from a stranger.
And Riot says, we're taking a drink from a stranger. So I put my cruise on and I stuck my hand out, and that was becoming a little bit of an issue. So Twister helped me out, stuck her hand out, and took said bottle from this nice girl, which she handed to Riot, and Riot opened it up and drank the whole thing. And I thought, we're going to have one of three things happen by the time we get to the next dealer. I'm going to be drunk, I'm going to be roofied, or I'm going to be refreshed.
Yep.
And turned out I was refreshed. So win-win.
Win-win.
Win-win. You should have drank it. But I drank that. So that was my one highlight. My other highlight came in the morning when Gavin was just kind of sleeping, and it was a really cool. That's why I took the picture of you sleeping. just to look at my little man sleeping, knowing it was day 8. Remember when you're sleeping?
I saved my truck.
You saved your truck? But I took a picture of him, and that was my highlight, just knowing that everything went really cool. We were about to wake him up. He was going to get ready to roll. We were, getting out the door, and everybody was on track. So that was my highlight of the day right there. So a lot of cool stuff. It's really hard to narrow it down to highlights. But my highlight of the trip, I would say the whole trip, we had so many cool things and so much fun. But it was really fun for me to share with my wife when she came here today. So she's over there. Where are you? Right here. So I gave her a great big kiss when I came, and I guess I lifted her off the ground. But I didn't realize that. So that was the highlight of my week when I pulled my motorcycle into Horny Toad. Right when we pulled in, she was right in front of the motorcycle. So good thing that even though I was super excited to see everybody, I didn't screw my clutch up and run her over.
And after 4 days of riding with Ryan, I went straight up to her and hugged her and go, I got mad respect for you.
Quit with that. So anyhow, that was the highlight of my week. My wife flew out here last night, hung out with some booze fighter friends of mine, and I think they tore it up pretty good. So they had a good time, but thank you, Hyde, for taking care of her. And Jess picked her up at the airport, so it was awesome. But that was my highlight. I love to see my wife as she flew in, and that was really cool. So that was just one of the many great things that happened in this epic week. And I thank you all for sharing this week with us. Yeah, Gav, you got anything else to say?
My truck.
It's back to me in black.
Truck.
You got Hopper's got his paint.
Wait till what's happening to you.
Well, you got anything in mind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. But we thank you all for coming. You guys, you want to be on the last video as a wrap up? You can tell your highlight of the trip or highlight of the week.
I think we should make them.
Yeah, come on. We're gonna get Gavin's mom. We have bonus people here. All right, we're gonna have Jessica. This
My dad's going to
Snickies. So we have Jessica's gonna come in and tell us the highlight of her week.
My highlight of the week was just watching the whole journey unfold. Seeing Gavin be in his element and everybody kind of get to see his true personality because not everybody gets to see that. So just watching them all together was tremendous.
It was awesome, and we thank you for sharing your son with us. We got 8 days with my boy, and it was a great time. And I know I speak for everybody; they all feel the same way. So they were happy that you shared. So thank you, Manny. Thank you, Jess, for sharing him with us, sharing him with the world.
He took my truck.
He took your truck. All right, Manny, do you want to say anything?
Oh, tag you.
Just speaks on behalf. All right, well, we'll get Amy in here. She wants to talk about the highlight of her week, and she knew I was going to put her on the spot, so I'm sure she went over and grabbed lipstick. All right, so Amy, what was the highlight of this event for you? This is my beautiful wife, Amy. For those of you who don't know her,
Well, I think it's incredible where Gavin came up with this and said, I got a great idea, but you have to help me convince my mom.
that was how it began. Through Messenger, he had an idea, but he didn't want to tell mom. So he says, I think we should just plan this and then tell her.
Yeah. So I think just to have that come through and really, Chase said it, just that you guys really do all these epic shit things that you say you're going to do. And it was really wonderful to watch it. And today where I had just a little tiny bit of it being on the back of the bike in this Texas heat. I'm like, holy crap. I told these guys that I was riding on it. I'm just waiting for the devil to come up and try to knuckle bump me and say, welcome to my home. Because,
well, he was busy riding the motorcycle.
Yeah. It's so hot. And I just think of, all these guys doing this for 8 days. And there's a lot of adults that could not have done what Gavin did. So I thought it was amazing. And they said he'd never complained once. So that's great. And I thought it was amazing. So it's great to be here. And we have our family with Jessica and Manny. And so it's wonderful.
Awesome. Well, thanks for showing up and thanks for cheering on our boy.
That bike, it gets even
Love you,
more.
darling. Kat, you want to say anything? No, Cat's over here, but she's being bashful too. So far we have Cat and Manny in the house, and Manny must not like us because he won't say anything. I think we should just get him over here. Can you? Hey, Manny, can you come over too? Hey, Manny, come on. You can give it to us in Spanish for our Spanish-speaking friends. And you can explain to me. I have one question. Now, we have on interview here with an actual true Mexican blood. I want to know what is wrong with your people that you put spices in ice cream. We had Mexican ice cream and it was spicy hot. Like I have 100% Viking blood in me and I am a true Yankee. And explain it to me. You have some explaining to do. That was more Cuban, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, we like spices. No, everything the highlight. I mean, is
no. We're sticking with the spices.
No.
Okay, what was the highlight of the week for you as a dad?
Fast because I'm a dad. I choke pretty fast when I talk to about Gavin.
Yeah, so do I.
So he's really seeing the memories coming together in a what he experienced this week is not a lot of people get to experience, but to me, as being on the outside, is the community coming together, all the news coming. Every time that we went to a dealership, as a lot of people waiting for you guys, and it's just a lot of love and respect and admiration for what you guys are doing towards my kid. So it's like Jessica said, it's not like you just trying to find what to do. Everybody has a job. Everybody's an adult here, and you guys you're doing this from the bottom of your heart. For somebody, it's just your friend, or it's somebody you're just taking a picture for, or you just met for the first time last week. So it's all the love, and every time that you stop somewhere, it's at least 50, 60 people just following a story of somebody doing something brave with a big heart. So he has a really brave heart, and really proud that that's my kid and has that group of people that is around him.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, and you know we love your kids, so it's awesome to have him for 8 days. So thank you for sharing him with us for those 8 days.
You know
So
what
Gavin,
happened to my truck?
Gavin, we can end this. We can end this with you. What do you have to? You have anything you want to add?
Would you do it again?
Hopper's gonna get in some terrible trouble.
Would you do this ride again?
Not if he does that to my truck.
Would you go with us again on another trip?
Yeah, but not
Yeah?
if he did that to my truck.
We'll get even with them.
You got even with me already.
Oh,
You started.
dropped the phone.
That wasn't even the worst.
Well, it's on. Stay tuned. The Hopper Gavin War just kicked off again, man. I thought we put that to bed, and boom, season 2 is upon us. So get ready, because Hopper's bike is already blue, but his house was brown. All I'm saying is it's tag time. Yeah, we got rattle can. Yeah. We're gonna rattle can the shit out of Cypress, huh? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for 8 days of fun. Thanks for following along. Peace, everybody.
Yeah!